Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. It's your boy Town Biz. All right, so check this out. Okay, so let's talk about Tiffany Haddish. You know, Tiffany Haddish, Avery Spears are under fire for basically some inappropriate videos they made using minors. I didn't see the videos in its entirety, but for the people that described it, not a good look. I've seen the one with Avery Spears, and like I said, to just tell you that video was just horrible, and you have to ask yourself what was going on through the minds of both Avery Spears and Tiffany Haddish. Now, I know Corey Holcomb made a video trying to put this all on Avery Spears, but I can't roll with that, because what makes it worse, these two children, and I think they're grown now. This happened like in 2014, 2013, something like that. These children were friends of Tiffany Haddish. And by my estimation and by what I've seen, these were two black children. And there's already been a serious issue with, in particular, this happening to little black boys. It's happening to little black girls as well, but the rise of this happening to little black boys, it's going up. So Tiffany Haddish, you have to ask yourself what kind of person she is to basically do this to her friend. Basically use somebody's children for a skit in an inappropriate and unfunny skit. And I just got to say this about Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish, over the years, I've said this on several occasions, I don't find Tiffany Haddish that funny. I don't think she's funny at all. Her whole niche is just being as ghetto and classless as possible, and raunchy, and she thinks that translates to being funny. And which is not, because the way she presents it is just not funny. I've seen her telling jokes, not funny. I just have to say this. And as far as her acting go, well, her acting is decent, but to a certain degree, she plays basically the same kind of character in most of her movies. Just a raunchy, foul mouth, you know what I'm saying, ghetto black woman. She doesn't have that much range in her acting as well. So I'm just keeping it a buck. I just don't think that Tiffany Haddish is that funny. But the sad part about this whole situation, once again, these children were, you know, her friends. You know, and for her to do that and exploit her friends' children like that, that says a lot about her as a person. Now, as far as the mother go, was she briefed and was she properly explained? Was she on the set? Because, you know, sometimes when people explain stuff to you, they can make it look totally polar opposite of what is going to come out when the final product is filmed, shot, you know, edited, you know, all that stuff. It's not about filming and dialogue, it's how it's put together. It's how you put together the film. How you put together a variety of different scenes, and how you properly present the premise of the movie. Like, keep in mind, Will Smith said he turned down The Matrix because he said basically when he met with the dudes and they tried to explain to him what the movie was about, he looked at them like they was nuts. So that's what I'm saying. Tiffany Haddish has to be held, you know what I'm saying? She has to be held accountable. Because like I said, She used somebody that's supposed to be her friend's children for a distasteful and inappropriate skit that in no way, shape, or form should be treated lightly. You know, there's people who got kids that went through that. There's probably somebody listening right now, a young man or a young lady that went through that. So for them to put together that skit, nah, not a good look. Not a good look. Now, can Tiffany haddish survive something like this? Yeah, more than likely. But as far as people talking about this is some kind of extortion or a kickback, well, here's the thing. We do agree that that is Tiffany Haddish and Avery Spears on that video, right? So how could this be an attempt of extortion when it's them? And both of them pretty much admitted that it was them, and they basically tried to explain what happened and what it meant to be. Look, listen, I'm not trying to hear that. We have to have these discussions in our community, whether we like it or not. We have to accept that there are men and women in our community that are just bad people. I've accepted. And I want to tell you, I'm not no saint. I've done things that I'm not proud of. But I can tell you this much. I've never, ever have harmed anybody's children. Ever. I've never done anything inappropriate with a child. And that's real talk, and I can give you my word on that. So as far as that kickback stuff go, or extortion, nah, can't buy that, because they willingly did it and it was their idea. So how is it extortion? Just saying. Anyway, it's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.